Seattle is one of the main embarkation ports for cruises to Alaska. Today we'll provide tips, recommendation, and insights for cruising out of Seattle.
Hi y'all, I'm Jeff.
And I'm Becky.
And together we're a cruising good time. As with any time you travel to get on a cruise ship, it's always best to travel the day before. So we recommend traveling at least a day before to get to Seattle, if not 2 days, because there's quite a few things to see there. In Seattle, it's very convenient because in the downtown area, there's a lot of things to do, and every major hotel chain has a hotel in downtown. So whichever hotel you're loyal to, they will have a place downtown, and it's easy to walk around downtown Seattle. It is a big city. Keep your wits about you, mind your surroundings. But it's, for the most part, safe to walk around.
One of the things I love is that from these hotels, you can walk down to Pike's Market, which is quite the iconic place. It's very beautiful. It's always very active. It has those famous fish shops that you may have seen the fish throwing, even if it's like on Monday Night Football. They also have gorgeous flower shops, fresh produce, shops, and restaurants.
Yeah, there's no shortage of restaurants to eat over there too. You know, you get some fresh fish. We've eaten at a place called Lowell's that has these great fish sandwiches. We had one that is king salmon sandwich. Very good, quite yummy. And you get a good view. If you get to the window, you get a good view overlooking the harbor and kind of see all the activity out there in the harbor too. It's a lot of fun.
So some coffee drinkers may wish to go see the very first Starbucks, which is located right across the street from Pike's Market. But be aware, many other people will have the same idea, and there will be a very long line.
Yeah, there will be a line there for sure. One of the famous icons of Seattle, probably the most iconic thing of Seattle, is the Space Needle. And right below it is the Chihuly Gardens, which is a blown glass garden. Chihuly was a glass blower that also liked gardening. They have a whole exhibit right there with a lot of the work, and it looks like plants and flowers and all this. Really spectacular. It's easy to get to. You can take an Uber over there. It's about $10 taxi ride, $15 Uber ride for me to go back and forth from downtown. And you can buy your tickets in advance online at spaceneedle.com. So you buy several days in advance if you know what time you're going to be there. So you get a time ticket, and you get a discount if you buy a combo ticket for the Space Needle and Chihuly Gardens, but you could do either one separate if you want to do as well.
So does that ticket also include getting up to the top of the needle?
It does, yes. You ride the elevator up to the top. You've got an observation platform up there, and then there's this lower level. They have a little restaurant bar, but the lower level is kind of neat because they have the rotating glass floor, so you can walk out on the glass floor, and it's 500 and something feet below you down there as you look at the glass floor. I liked it, but it's probably not for everybody. You got to trust the engineering. That's what I tell people on that.
You know, another one of the iconic things that's located in Seattle is Boeing Field.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm an aircraft nut, and I love Boeing Field. They have all sorts of different aircraft. They have an old Air Force One from the Kennedy and Johnson administrations there, the original one, and you can go walk through it, kind of see what it's all about. A lot of military aircraft and other type of aircraft. I love aircraft, and I can spend 2 or 3 days there going through it all. So they hurried me through there so I can still catch a cruise ship. We've also done several videos on Alaska and the destinations on an Alaska cruise, and those videos are all linked in the description below.
So when you're sailing out of Seattle, there are 2 different cruise terminals. So the first one is the Bell Street Cruise Terminal, Pier 66, and it is located pretty close to Pike's Market, and both NCL and Oceana cruise out of this cruise terminal.
Yep. The other one is a retired naval station, and it's Smith Cove Terminal. It's a little bit north of the downtown area, still a short Uber ride, Pier 91, and it's serviced by Celebrity and RCCL, Carnival, Princess, Holland America, and Seabourn all sail out of right there. So it's a little bit bigger facility, and but both are easy to get to from downtown.
You can get to either cruise terminal utilizing Uber or another rideshare. We have sailed out of the Smith Cove Cruise Terminal, and things went very smoothly. It was an easy embarkation.
It was very easy. It's just very streamlined. You know, you go through a security system, the medallion badge. You hardly quit walking when you get onto the ship and get your picture taken, badge on the ship, you're ready to go.
Oh, and it was very nice during sail away because we saw an orca from our balcony.
Yeah, we're at the balcony cabin, looked out there, and there was a pod of orcas. They were pretty far out there. couldn't get any footage of them because they're too far away, but they're out there having a good time going with us. Be aware that when you're sailing out of Seattle, like a couple other cities in the United States, you will be assessed a City of Seattle sales tax on your beverages. Even though you may be on a drink package, your room folio is going to be hit with a little sales tax on some of those drinks until you get to whatever point where they don't charge you tax anymore.
We hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so very much for watching.
Yes, if you liked the video, please give us a like, subscribe, turn on those notifications, leave a comment about your experience getting on the ship in Seattle and some of the activities you've done that we may have left off. All that really helps the algorithm find us, and we really appreciate your help.
Until next time, have a cruising good time.